Welcome to PWS United, a podcast for the Prader-Willi syndrome community, brought to you by PWSA USA. This podcast gives the latest news in research, advocacy, and family support by bringing together staff, volunteers, PWS treatment specialists, biotech and pharmaceutical representatives, caregivers, family members, and individuals with PWS. Our goal is to share education, awareness, and resources with those living with PWS and their supporters. Join us in our mission to enhance the quality of life and empower those affected by Prader-Willi syndrome. Hello, Annie. Happy 2025. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah, we're already 6 days into January, I guess.
It's wild
Here.
Wild how fast time already is going.
Uh-huh.
We're only 6 days, but it's like we're already 6 days. But 6 days into 2025 also means we're 6 days into PWSA's 50th anniversary, which is so exciting.
I love it. 50 years is a long time.
It is. It's
especially for a rare disease like PWS to have an organization that's been around for 50 years. It's incredible. I'm proud of us. Even though I had very little to do with it, I'm proud of us.
You have been a key part of it all.
Been here for a solid year.
Several years. But before that, like here and there, you did interviews with us and you were a speaker at events. Like, don't discredit yourself, Annie. Well, how was your New Year? I'm dying to know.
It was fantastic. It was, as you know, I had some time off work to hang out with my girls. So we listened to almost all of Radio Rental while we puzzled. And so that was fun. And yeah, it was good. My girls started jujitsu. So actually that's something cool for the PWS community. I did put it out in one of actually had an unaffiliated Facebook group. I apologize, but I go to the open forum just because it feels a little more anonymous, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we started our girls in jujitsu, and I was really concerned at first of like, are they going to be careful with Freya? Is she going to get hurt doing this? But the school that she's going to, the people are incredible. The teachers are incredible. The students, the kids are super nice and helpful and gentle and careful. And I think it's going to be really great. So I'm excited for that. So if anybody's thinking about some kind of martial arts, I don't know. Jiu-jitsu doesn't sound like it would be good because it's a lot of grappling and stuff. But what I like about it is it's like self-defense. Like I grew up doing karate and like I could throw a good punch if I needed to, but in a fight, I'd probably be really, I wouldn't really be able to do much.
Maybe run away. That's what I do.
That's exactly what I would do. Cry first. So I do like that it's actually really practical skills for smaller people. Unfortunately, it's something we have to think about as parents. We want our kids to be safe. So, but I'm going on a tangent. Anyway, so that was really fun. I'm glad they did awesome. It. I think it's been great exercise and muscle building and confidence building. So how about you? How was your New Year?
Mine was wonderful as well. It was very low key. That's my husband and I's favorite way to celebrate is low key NYE, we say.
I love it.
But we actually went and saw Wicked, which was wonderful. We're obviously not a podcast that does any kind of advertising, but so I'm not here to do that. But I did love it, and we actually had a 10 p.m. dinner reservation after that. So it was just the two of us. We had a nice dinner and movie night, and watched the countdown, and then went to bed. So,
that sounds really sweet. I love that.
Very sweet. Yes. I love being able to do that every year. It's kind of our new tradition. So.
Oh, that's really sweet. We celebrated East Coast New Year on the West Coast, which is not how we've done it before. We've in the past, we've thrown big New Year's Eve parties and the kids are running around. And anyway, we're a little tamer now. And so we went to a friend's house for dinner, celebrated East Coast New Year's. And then my husband went to bed, my girls and I came home and did a puzzle.
That sounds so nice.
It was really nice.
That's right up Steve and I's alley. We would have loved to join you.
Yeah, way more fun.
Well, that's great, Annie. I'm so excited that we're ringing in the new year together.
Yay, me too. And we get to see each other soon. That's exciting.
Yes, I can't wait. And really quick, right before we get into the content, I think we may have mentioned it in a recent podcast episode, but the entire PWSA USA staff is coming together in person at the end of this month, January. And we only get to do that a couple times a year. And this specific time, it's really a great opportunity for us to do a lot of reflection and looking ahead, just coming up with great ideas for the future and collaborations and inspiration and all of those wonderful things. And this year we're doing it at the 2025 conference space. So we get to make some final decisions on that as well.
I'm excited to see the space again, just having, because I was pretty new last year when we went. So now I feel like I have a lot more of a grasp of what we're doing and the intentions and how it's going to look. So I'm excited for that. And if anybody follows us on social media and if you remember the reels from last year that we did with I'm a PWS parent, of course whatever, all the things that we said.
Of course I live off Starbucks, says
Right,
Christy.
Yep. So we have some ideas for some more reels. And so hopefully we'll be making some of those, which are always fun and lighthearted, but also a way for parents to feel like, oh, somebody gets me. That's kind of the idea of that. So look for those after that staff retreat.
Can't wait. All right, Annie. Well, let's get into our volume 114 of the Pulse newsletter, our first Pulse of 2025. Very exciting. And we started this Pulse newsletter with an announcement about celebrating our 50th anniversary, 50 years of hope. So as we step into this new year, PWSA is proud to celebrate 50 years of supporting the PWS community. Over the past 5 decades, we've witnessed remarkable progress from our early days as a small grassroots organization to becoming the national leader in advocacy, education, and support. In one of our recent blog posts, we took a moment to reflect on some of the milestones that have shaped our journey, highlighting the countless community efforts that helped us grow. We also share exciting new programs and initiatives that we're launching this year to further our mission. To mark this special year, we're thrilled to announce our 50th anniversary celebration gala in September, an event that will honor our community's resilience and our shared journey of hope. So you can find out how you can be part of this historic year and help us continue to empower families impacted by PWS at the 50th anniversary blog link in our show notes. And to end this section, Stacy had some words of wisdom, as she always does, to share. She says, as we celebrate 50 years of progress, I am deeply humbled by the unwavering support of our community. From the parents, professionals, and volunteers who have made this journey possible to the individuals and families we serve, each of you has played a vital role in shaping our shared mission. This milestone is not just a reflection of our past, but a testament to the hope and strength we continue to build together. As we look to the future, I am excited for the next chapter in our journey and the many new ways we will continue to empower families and make a lasting impact on the lives of those affected by PWS. So again, Annie, we're just so excited to usher in this 50th anniversary and just want to give a moment and a space to thank all of those who have come before us and to our staff and volunteers and just everyone who's made these 50 years possible. It's truly inspirational that it's been this long that this organization has helped families. All right, moving on now to our first Spotlight on Hope of 2025. I feel like I'm going to say that so many times in this episode. So this Spotlight on Hope focuses on Lenny Shang, a 12-year-old living with PWS who has been passionate about art since he was 4 years old. Over the years, his dedication has led to several international awards, and his art has become not just a creative outlet, but also a way for him to give back to the community. This year, in collaboration with Art Spark Texas, Lenny exhibited 11 of his artworks and raised $50,000 for charity.
Wow.
Most recently, Lenny participated in a local children's business fair where he showcased his entrepreneurial spirit and commitment to hard work. And you can find out more about Lenny's amazing art journey, which was contributed by his mom, Coco Ma, at the link in our show notes. And with a new year comes another request for more Spotlight on Hope stories. So if you can go to the Share Your Spotlight on Hope link in our show notes and just submit any, milestone, achievement, big or small, with us that we can celebrate and highlight in our Pulse newsletters, on this podcast, on our social media channels, please do so. We want to share everything about our PWS community and the amazing individuals who are living with PWS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know if we've talked about it on here yet, but if you're not following us on Facebook, you should definitely check it out. And the spotlights come out on Saturday. Those are our most viewed posts, and people love them. And it's so great to see. Like, I think the one last week was this woman's, it was her 50th birthday this last year. And she had so many people just wishing her happy birthday and these beautiful pictures. She had such a gorgeous, happy smile. They're just so lovely. People really seem to enjoy them. So.
And
Nice.
they really do spread far and wide, even outside of our PWS community. I think we have nearly 100 shares, if not more, on a majority of these posts. And they reach other people's, profiles and their followers. So it's all about the awareness effect as well of these stories. And again, obviously celebrating our PWS or individuals with PWS and their accomplishments. But that reach is no joke. It's very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we're going to move on to events and fundraisers. And our first bit is just a big, huge thank you to everybody for supporting the 2024 Angel Drive. Your generous donations help to sustain and grow the vital programs and services that support individuals and families impacted by PWS. So as we enter 2025, our 50th anniversary year, your support ensures we can continue making a meaningful difference in the lives of those we serve. So we are still finalizing the total raised, and we will get those numbers out, or we'll let people know if our goal was reached. We also have the winners of our special prize raffle drawing, so those will come out as well. Those will be coming out soon. So we'll let you guys know how all that goes, but we just really want to say a big, huge, incredible, heartfelt thank you to everyone for donating to PWSA during our Angel Drive. It is critical to the operation of this organization. So thank you.
It is. It really does help us carry out our next year's programs and services. So it keeps the 24-hour, emergency crisis line open and available 24/7 for our families to utilize. And there's just so much that these funds go towards. So just 100% echoing what you said, Annie. Thank you to everyone who supported us in this campaign.
Yeah. So our next event is the Journey of Hope. And I never know how to you said gala?
Beautiful. Gala.
Gala.
That's how I say it.
Okay. So it is the Journey of Hope Gala, the 50th anniversary celebration. So this will be Friday, September 26, 2025. And it will be at the Ritz-Carlton in St. Louis, Missouri, which is like an hour away, 2 hours away from where my parents are. So I'm like, ooh, maybe I need to make a trip.
Perfect opportunity. Yes.
Yeah. Also, school is in session. But anyway. So for those of you who are interested, we invite you to join us for this gala, The Journey of Hope. And again, that's Friday, September 26th at the Ritz-Carlton in St. Louis. And this special evening will honor the incredible progress we've made together while celebrating the people who have shaped our journey over the past 5 decades. So just stay tuned for registration and sponsorship opportunities. Those will be coming out soon, and we'll let you all know when we have that information. Along the lines of our 50th celebration at the conference this year in June, we'll be having a 50th birthday celebration, and we are looking for art created by individuals with PWS to display at our birthday celebration. And the theme is, what is your favorite birthday memory? And we are accepting artwork for this till the end of January. So this is for individuals with PWS from all around the world, all ages. Everybody's welcome to submit. We're really looking forward to sharing some birthday art at the birthday celebration.
And really quick, Annie, just to make sure people are not confused. The Journey of Hope Gala is a separate main event hosted just by PWSA in St. Louis, on that September 26th date. And then the 50th birthday party celebration is going to be on Friday, June 27th during the 2025 International PWS Conference. And that one's free for our conference attendees to come to and celebrate with us. But we're having two separate events.
Yes.
Just to clear that up really quick.
Okay.
Back
Thank
to you.
Yeah, no, that's well, thank you, Carrie. I'll take it from here. Back in the studio. No, that's great. That's a good clarification because I'm sure there are people that are just like, wait, what? So yes, two different celebrations. So the birthday party where we are looking to share the artwork will be at the 2025 International PWS United in Hope Conference. The dates, we've talked about it a lot, but I'll just kind of quickly let you know that the dates, June 24th is a PWS clinical workshop. The clinical and scientific program and professional providers program is June 25th through the 26th. The adults with PWS program is June 26th. And the family program, along with the PWS camps, is June 27th through the 28th. And we will have a link to register for that conference in the show notes. Again, that conference is in Phoenix, Arizona in June, and we are still taking participants. Camps are closed.
Absolutely.
Camps are closed, but the conference is still open. So you could bring your loved one and maybe a family member to hang out with them while you go to the conference. There's pools, there's some water slides, there's some fun stuff to do. And also this year we have some new Hope United events to help fundraise, and we have some really fun events coming up and some old ones that are awesome and some new ones that are exciting. So the one we want to let you know about is called Diamonds and Denim. And this will be Saturday, February 1st at 5:30 in Springfield, Illinois at a place called Poe's on the Hill. And that's Poe, like Edgar Allan Poe, I'm guessing. I don't know. Poe apostrophe S. Yeah. So get ready for a night of delicious food, lively dancing, and exciting entertainment. DJ Chad Burton will keep the energy high throughout the evening. You can explore the silent auction items that are available for browsing and bidding all nights. And don't miss the live auction kicking off at 8 p.m. Dress to impress in your best diamonds or keep it relaxed in denim. Either way, you're in for a fantastic time. So tickets are $60 per person, $110 per couple. The dinner options are prime rib or, here we go, cavatappi.
That's right.
Okay.
Cavatappi. Noodles.
Okay. I've never heard of them. With Alfredo
Thank my
chicken.
Italian genes.
There, yeah, I figured. Includes a decadent dessert buffet and doors open at 5. So bring some cash for 50/50 draws, raffles, and other fun games. And this sounds like a really fun event. So hopefully you guys will check that out. The link will be in our show notes, and you will find a link to the other events. And also, if you are interested in hosting your own PWS Hope United event in your city, there are a lot of options. And now we have Pia and Katie on to help coach people creating their fundraisers. So it's going to be a lot easier for people to create fundraisers. It'll be a lot more fun because you can work in a little team and you get some ideas. And anyway, I just think it's really cool that they're a part of this. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of options. So that link will be in the show notes.
Moving on now to advocacy. So something that is coming up quick that we really want to make sure everyone listening knows about and acts quickly on is the launch of our PWS Advocacy Masterclass. So this will be launching on January 13th. It's a 6-week program designed in collaboration with Patience Rising. It provides a robust curriculum for anyone passionate about becoming an effective advocate for PWS. Some of the course highlights include Congress 101, which is a deep dive into how laws are made and how to engage with policymakers, pharmacy benefit managers, and pricing policies. This will allow you to understand how these systems affect access to PWS therapies. Effective storytelling. You can learn how to craft and share your personal journey to inspire change. Disability rights and clinical trials, where you can explore advocacy avenues in education, work, and treatment innovation. Public speaking and letter writing, that will help you gain confidence in presenting to legislators and writing impactful letters. And then finally, there is a final project where graduates will complete either a legislator letter or an advocacy video to showcase their skills. Participants will graduate with an e-certificate of completion and a working knowledge of advocacy techniques. The course combines live sessions, self-guided lessons, and practical exercises to ensure a comprehensive experience. If you or someone you know would like to participate, please visit the link in our show notes to join the Patient Rising community before January 13th. The course will be available in the Circle CIRCLE app portal on January 13th. And if you have any questions or need any help navigating, this registration process, you can email Dorothea Lantz. We will have her email in the show notes.
So we're going to move on to family support, and our blog this week is about a global network of hope, how PWSA Egypt and Middle East is transforming lives. So imagine facing a rare diagnosis without the support or resources you need. I think a lot of families actually can relate, even though
Absolutely.
we live, where we live. But so for families in the Middle East affected by Prader-Willi syndrome, this was their reality until Wala Mohammed, mom to Ahmed, founded PWSA Egypt and Middle East in 2023 with the support of PWSA USA and IPSO, which is the International Prader-Willi Syndrome Organization. And this new organization is bringing critical resources, healthcare guidance, and a sense of community to families across the region. And so you can go to the link in the show notes and you can learn more about how this initiative is changing lives and offering hope to those who once felt alone in their journey. And you can read the blog, which is a really beautiful blog. And there's also a video that Carrie made. The link to that video will either be in the blog or in the show notes.
We'll get it out there. I do really quick while we're on this subject, Annie, want to give a huge shout out to Sarah on our staff because she was integral into making this organization happen, basically, obviously with the support of our additional family support staff and IPSO. And then this amazing mom, Wala, in Egypt, they just all came together and made it happen. But Sarah is always so humble.
Oh my God.
Never wants to have a spotlight on her, but I'm making sure that she gets one for this because she did so much work. So well done,
Absolutely.
Sarah.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. And our latest nurse, Lynn, late diagnosis and newborn screening. This came in from the parents of a 3.5-year-old female with a UPD subtype. And their question was, "Hello, I'm from Ontario, Canada. We just received a diagnosis a couple of weeks ago. I see most of the children on the support group are being diagnosed within weeks of birth. Is PWS routine testing with your newborn screen? Just curious, as I knew something was wrong from the start and was told she's fine." So, of course, Lynn had a wonderful response just about what is available for newborn testing, why we need more newborn testing, or what we need and what families should have access to. So you can read that at the link in our show notes. And of course, if you have a non-emergency medical question about PWS or a medical question that keeps coming up, but you forget to ask every time you're at the doctor, we'd love for you to submit your question to Nurse Lynn. You'll get a wonderful answer, a timely answer, and we can also share it on social media and share it in the PWS community so that other families who may have this question can get that answered as well.
And we're Annie this is into our second year of Ask Nurse Lynn. Last year was the first year we did it. And we had, I would say, roughly 100 submissions of these questions come in. And we just see the need for this, I guess, through that number of questions and the continued positive responses for this initiative. So Lynn is available. She's so knowledgeable. She loves helping with this, with these questions. So please reach out anytime you have any that you'd like asked. But again, just making sure you know that they're non-emergency medical questions. So if you do have an emergency question, please call our crisis line or 911. But please also ask Lynn for her help because she's wonderful. Getting into research now. So in 2025, our Discord group, PWS Connect, would like to learn more about your PWS journey from birth to where you are now. Throughout 2025, we will share prompts on specific themes to help paint a more detailed picture of what PWS looks like for families. This information will help our organization, researchers, and specialists better understand PWS, how it affects individuals and families, and where more efforts for awareness, research, and support are needed. So we encourage you all, everyone listening, to go and join the PWS Connect community on Discord. You can find a link to join in our show notes, and your efforts will help forward research in the PWS community and offer a deeper connection with the families who participate. All right. And then we've mentioned this a few times on the podcast, but we're nearing the deadline date for our call for abstracts for the clinical and scientific program at the International PWS Conference. So those researchers, medical professionals, pharmaceutical representatives, everyone in that space listening, you, again, have until January 31st to submit your abstract for our 2025 conference. And you can find a link to apply in our show notes. And that will also give details on the parameters around submitting and then who to contact if you have any questions. So go and check it out.
And finally, our resource spotlight this week was for the Parent Family Mentor Program. And we just wanted to make sure that you all know that we have this program, because for many of us, our child's diagnosis is the first time we hear the term Prader-Willi syndrome. And not only are we getting to know this new member of our family, but we must also learn to navigate a world of medical speak and therapeutic interventions that we have never visited. So PWSA USA offers support in many ways, including pairing up new families with veteran parents. So our Parent Mentor Program pairs families with mentors who have shared similar experiences. Parent mentors are carefully chosen with each family's specific needs in mind and are committed to ensuring newly diagnosed families have access to the most up-to-date research material, educational literature, and nutrition and therapy best practices. So if you would like more information about our Parent Mentor Program, you can email info@pwsausa.org to learn more. And with that, Carrie, do you have a mission moment?
My first mission moment of 2025.
Your first one of the year, our 50th anniversary.
Our 50th anniversary is, I think, just reflecting a little bit on the Hope in Action videos that I had the privilege of working on. We shared 8 incredible stories of how PWSA specifically helped families and individuals and organizations, all across our community scope. And just being able to tell those stories, I'm always so driven to do this work because I love storytelling so much. So that just really put me in my element and was a great end of year project to just find so much inspiration and passion and motivation to come into this new year. So I just want to thank those families for taking the time to share their inspiring stories and highlight the great work that PWSA does. So that's mine.
I love it. That's a great one.
Thanks. And that we have 20 inches of snow.
That's right. Do you have any desire to go out and build snow people in your yard?
I definitely do, but I haven't. So maybe I'll just do that because I wanted to. I just haven't got myself, to be able to put on all my layers.
It's so many layers.
It's also 7 degrees.
Oh my God.
I know living in the North Midwest is rough. It's rough. So everyone dealing with the storms, my heart goes out to you. It's been tough, but my husband and I thankfully love skiing, so we're going to do that this weekend and take full advantage of all this snow.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Do you have a mission moment, Annie? The first one of the year?
Well, I was just going to say that, kind of back to that spotlight on hope, the interaction that these posts get on Facebook, all of a sudden I just got choked up. Good Lord.
That's okay. It's powerful. It's so powerful.
The interaction that these posts get on Facebook and just the support and love that they all get from the community is so beautiful. I love it. And I love that you and I work really hard to create content. Sometimes, a lot of times, it just kind of floats off into the ether. And then, we get these submissions from people who want to celebrate their loved one, and the whole community wants to celebrate them. And it's just so beautiful. And I love it. So please keep sending in your spotlights on hope, and please keep checking them out and commenting and celebrating everybody. So yeah.
Yeah. Sharing that love.
Yeah.
Building people up. It's so needed. And
we need a lot
we
more
love
of
to
it.
see it. Yeah. We all need it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Annie. Good job on our first podcast episode of the year.
Yes.
Can't wait to do more with you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Carrie.
Thank you for listening to this episode of PWS United. If you want to learn more about Prader-Willi syndrome and how PWSA USA is making strides in advocacy, family support, and research, visit www.pwsausa.org. And while you're there, we encourage you to sign up for our Pulse email newsletter to stay informed about the latest news, resources, and events. Don't forget to subscribe to the PWS United podcast so you never miss an episode. Our team is always available to support families and their loved ones living with PWS 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You can call us at 941-312-0400 or email info@pwsausa.org. Catch a new episode next Tuesday, and until then, have a great week.